Odric deck. That was it. And yeah, I mean, I had I forget if I wanted an excuse to make Odric or an excuse to use Crystalline Giant, but they were both in there. And I didn't talk about modulo bias. So in the past, Alex has said, I need to make a random number between something and something. And I said, all you need is a D100, just modulus. But the thing is, if your desired range doesn't evenly divide into your possible range, then the difference is modulo bias. So if you need to generate 1 to 6, and you have a D10 and nothing else, if you do, okay, roll the D10, modulus 6, then that's divide by 6 and take the remainder. So that way 1 is 1, 2 is 1, or 2 is 2, and so on. And then 7 is 1 again, 8 is 2 again. But then you'll notice that you're more likely to roll a 1 than a 6 in that case.
Yeah, or 1 through 4, right?
Right. So what they do in actual computer random numbers is
and the battle continues.
they will if you hit the end of it in the modular bias area. So if you had a D100 and you rolled between how many times does 6 go into 100? 6, I don't know. If you rolled in that edge there, you just roll again.
That makes sense.
Flying, first strike, double strike. There you go. You filled up the text box. Partner? Wait, hang on. I'm thinking of something else. If you want to use Crystalline Giant, maybe. If it has first strike and so on for +1/+1 if it has flying, +1/+1 if it has first strike. Oh, is that the one? The one at Chroma?
Partner Chroma, yeah.
Yeah, she was in that deck. But yeah. Now, if only Odric was partner and then I partnered him with her, that'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
Five mana. Indispensable. That's a 2 mana hand with a bug. That's not good enough.
Wait, that's not good enough? Shit.
Well, when you're a 3-color deck.
I'm trying it anyways.
When you're a 3-color deck and the 2 mana specifically are blue, as opposed to different colors. And the bug is a Dark Sealing it for 3. That's not good. You can't get it.
I'm doing just that, Adam. Running a Plains, an Island, a Dark Stealing and a Sensei's Divining Top and hoping it just works out.
Sensei's Divining Top, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I'm going to top once, and the top 3 cards are not going to be lands, and I'm going to be very sad.
That's fine. He's torn between 3 different Sultai decks. What's a Sultai? Is that a guild, I'm guessing?
Yeah, Sultai is...
Muldrotha, Usual Grave Shenanigans, Jorn Shadow Goods, and Toolbox Brachos. I have no idea who any of that is.
Brachos is a mutate guy that you can mutate from the graveyard, I think. I don't know who Jorn is. But it sounds like he's a snow guy. And Muldrotha is just fucking ridiculous. No Arkelos for you. Legendary creature, Nightmare Beast, Elemental, 6/6 mutate for 5. You may cast Brachos Apex Forever from your graveyard using its mutate ability. That sounds kind of fun. The thing that I like about mutate guys is if you mutate
Damnation Hate Mirage?
onto a thing that makes a copy of itself, you get the mutated guy as well. So if you put them, granted you don't want it to be a legendary because you can't have multiple legendaries in play at a time, but if you put like a 6/6 mutate guy on top of a Spawn Wraith, you'll connect with the Spawn Wraith and you'll get a Spawn Wraith that is also the mutated guy.
Cool. Are we satisfied? Okay.
It's really cool if you blink or flicker a mutated guy. They exile, and then they all come into play separately.
Nice. Okay. I lost. I go first. Player to 1 turn. Fetid Pools enters tap. Say go.
Nice. Uh-oh. Island Sensei's Dividing Top go.
Underground Sea. Wait for it. Sensei's Dividing Top with cooler art. Say go.
With cooler art?
Absolutely. Here, check it. I mean, it looks less like a top, I'll be honest, but whatever the hell it is,
I'm
it looks
going
cooler.
With original,
Oh, yeah.
uncommon Sensei's Dividing Top.
Oh, the uncommon, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, anytime it's like, oh, we had to bump that up.
Lame. I told you this was going to happen.
Are you talking to yourself?
Planes, and yes, I am.
Okay.
I told myself that would happen.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
End of your turn top.
What would win? Thousands of removal spells?
One
or one
spinny
Dreidely boy?
I draw some mysterious card. I play a swamp. And then for 1 and 2 black, Phyrexian Arena. Say go.
I top at the end of your turn, and hopefully, woof. It's expensive. I'll draw that card because it's good. Nim Deathmantle. Go ahead.
That's terrifying.
No, sorry, not Nim Deathmantle.
Never heard of it.
Disenchant your Phyrexian Arena.
I wanted that.
I was gonna save the Disenchant for your Sensei's Divining Top, and then connect with Daxus.
Yeah.
And play the top off the top of your library.
Like, is that whole deck built around, like, this deals with the top?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I could straight up unexpectedly absent the top on top of your deck.
Yeah.
And then every turn that I hit you, I just gain a life and draw a card.
Yeah.
Because I tap the top, put it on top of your library, draw a card, hit you with Daxus, and cast your top again.
Yeah. I play a swamp. I tragically do not lose a life and draw a card.
Yeah.
In order to do, though, Commander Sphere. And Bitter Blossom, since I got all this life I'm not losing.
Good for you.
And Sega.
I top during my upkeep. Yeah. There's a... what needs to be a blue source? Mistgate Pathway.
Brockos would be the most fun. Imagine mutating on Skitrix or Cold-Eyed Selkie, Progenitor, Mimic. I forget the second two, but yeah, isn't Skitrix like a 5/5 flying infect? It's nuts.
Yeah, and like Cold Eye Skelky is a 1/1 island walk that when it hits you draw that many cards.
Cool.
A Nim Deathmantle.
Makes sense.
And it's your turn.
Take the turn. Didn't leave myself at the top, but that's okay, because I draw this card.
I already have a Soul Tide deck, so the chances of me building another one are slim.
Oh.
Because I have fucking Zaxara together. But Arkelos just seems so awesome. He's the 2/4 turtle that as long as he's untapped, things can enter play untapped, and as long as he's tapped, things enter play tapped.
Yeah. Slow. Oh, fuck. Man, I'm gonna have to shuffle after this, and I want that next card. Oh well.
Progenitor Mimic.
Keep Brockos in the grave and chance get, and you can just mutate him again next turn. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I had like Sorin Markov and other stuff. And in that deck, it was like, search for Sorin Markov, bring him out, target player's left total becomes 10. And I think there was a Skitrix in that deck, and it's like, that's my next move.
Yeah, it's the you play Sorin, drop their life total to 10, and then play Sorin's Vengeance. And
Yeah.
deal 10 to your opponent and gain 10.
Yeah.
Sorin's Vengeance was in Kurik for a little bit, because I only had to pay 4 for it. 4 and 6 life, and then I drain you for 10.
Yeah.
I end up gaining 4 off the entire thing.
Sego.
Yes, oh my god. A card. I know what it is. You've got blockers all day.
Couple blockers.
Asylum Simulacrum. Does that say 2/2 on it?
Yes. The print didn't come out so good.
It's very weird, yeah. Then I guess a Darksteel Ingot. And this game is very slow. Go ahead.
End of your turn top. He's the other Nito dude I want to build.
Jorn, God of Winter. Cauldron the Rhyme Staff. Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, the snow stuff looks interesting. It's just how much good snow stuff is there. Was always my question. And much like Archimedes, like, every deck is going to look the same. Is it Archimedes? Or is it whatever. The one that lets your defenders attack.
Oh, cool. I lose a life and have another fairy. Oh, that was a brief experiment. Put a +1 on that, but anyways. 2 fairies. Although actually, here, I got so much production value.
So much.
1, 2, 3. Burnished Heart.
Wow. Look at all your land production.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
With my not seeing lands.
Yeah, you got no one up. I'll swing with these 2.
I'd take 3.
And then say go.
And then top it in your turn. There it is, man. There it is. Bam. I got a plains. And, yeah, I can withstand an onslaught for a little longer. Ley line of anticipation.
Terrifying.
I'm
Terrifying.
anticipating. Your turn.
Okay. End of your turn top.
If you were to ask me, I would recommend the Jorn. I would rather see a Jorn put together than a Bracos. Brokos. Brocos. It's just how I feel about it. You're welcome to build whoever you want. It's a free country, except you live in Canada, which I'm assuming is also free?
It's free at the point of service.
Oh, okay.
All right, those are 2 that are old. That's a new one. It's got Summoning Sickness. I actually take my turn. I lose life, go to 37. Did I draw this mysterious card? I draw some sort of card. I play Sulphurous Mire. Enters tapped.
It's very real.
Okay. You're there. Okay. Swing with everyone who can. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I take 6.
And then it's... Now what's worse that could happen? 1, black, red, blue, Obeka.
I top.
A couple of weeks ago, he decided to try his luck with a collector pack of Commander Legends. And he got a Muldrotha. Oh, is that why? Bought another one. And then I say go.
I know a certain Xavier that would love that card. What's the worst that could happen? I play a Cavalier of Dawn. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 colorless Golem artifact creature token. When it dies, return target artifact or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. I destroy your Rebecca. And you can have a 3/3 guy.
I'm okay with that. Rebecca dead. I'll have a Golem.
You get a 3/3 Golem.
3/3 Golem. Now, do I have a Golem that looks real good? You know, this one. Kind of got some light in him.
That's a 3/3 Golem.
Yeah, and he's like, and it's a real card.
Yeah.
And he's animated by light. It looks like.
And it's from the same set, meaning that's the Golem.
That's the one. It is the one. I thought it looked appropriate.
It's the end of my turn. You can go.
And if you're on top.
Non-foil extended scroll rack, foil regular scroll rack. Wow. Yeah, that's a good pack. Sakashima's one of my favorites. I would recommend putting that in any partner. Currently, I have Krakashima, and Chris has recently built
I go to 36, have another fairy.
Sakashima Vial Smasher.
I draw some kind of card.
Vial Smashashima.
4/6 vigilance, you say?
Yeah.
Well, let's start by going to combat.
Mm-hmm.
No, I lied. Let's not go to combat. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. No, 6. The Immortal Sun. Creatures I control +1/+1. Spells are 1 cheaper. Beginning of my draw, sip another draw, and no Planeswalker loyalty abilities.
Damn it.
Swing with Solemn Simulacrum and a couple of Fairy Rogues. 3.
I block the Solemn, and we'll take 3.
Solemn down, I get to draw a card. I'm trying to draw so many. And you take 3 +1/+1.
Oh shit, 6.
6. And my turn.
I know what this card is, and I'm happy I draw it. Question is, do I play it this turn? No, I just say go.
Sweet. And it was on top. This is a much better card. Much better game for me. Take the turn. Draw some sort of card. For my first trick. Ponder. Look at the first 3. Rearrange them. I may draw one. I want to keep them in this order. Draw this card. I want to shuffle. I would like to shuffle. Oh, I would have to shuffle first. Okay, never mind. I'll draw the one card that I had picked out.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Sword of Feast and Famine. Although, actually, not in that order. In this order. 1, 2, 3. And I had pondered. And you were blue. Yeah, 3. Sword of Feast and Famine.
Mm-hmm.
Any complaints?
Several.
Okay. But nothing like active. Okay. 1 and 2 to put it on a fairy. I'll take this down to 2. And put 1 on it. Did I lose life and grab 1? I should have another one. Put you back at 3. Fairy is a Sword of Feast and Famine. Move to combat. Swing with, presumably everyone, I guess. I'll leave the Golem up. Not the Burnish Sharp. Swing with these fairies, especially this fairy. Oh, you resolve. You're good. And that's it.
I play a Sower of Temptation.
And steal this fairy?
No, it's going to steal the untapped one.
Okay.
So that it can block one of your other untapped guys, and I'm just going to Swords to Plowshare out that one.
Okay. Plowshare, so I get a land?
3 life.
3 life. What am I thinking of that's...
Path to Exile.
Yeah, because path. Okay. Gain 3 life. You block one of these, so you die.
Oh, right, because of the Immortal Sun.
Right.
So you're actually going to gain 4 life off of that.
That's right. Was I supposed to draw next? Whatever, it's fine.
Yep, and then I take 4.
I think so.
And that fairy's down.
You're at 21. Fairy down. Right there. Where I can reach more easily. Go ahead.
What's my life total?
21.
Fine. Theoretically, you're just going to suit up a fairy, swing. I can block with Sower. Nim Deathmantle it, take something else. But that Immortal Sun is becoming a giant pain in my ass. And I'll just be able to block anyways. the sword in a couple turns. Theoretically. Alright, fine. It's my favorite god. Thassa Deep Dwelling.
The bouncy one.
Yeah.
Nice.
So at the beginning of my end step, I exile up to one other target creature you control, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I will move to my end step and blink my Cavalier of Dawn and destroy your Immortal Sun. You can have a 3/3 golem.
Makes sense.
And it's your turn.
And return top. I would have thought you'd Sword of Temptation steal the other thing. Cavalier of Dawn is non-land permanent and he destroys?
Correct.
Then... That's good order. None of them are lands, tragically. I lose a life and get a fairy. And I forgot to draw next card. That's fine. I draw a card. Oh, right. You know what? I did lose one, but the Summoning Sickness one you stole, so... 3 don't have Summoning Sickness, 1 does. Yeah. Let me do this before you can do it to me. Overload a Cyclonic Rift. Non-land permanent I don't control to its owner's hand.
Oh, that sucks. I will top. And tap my top to draw a card. And get everything back.
Oh, something good.
I know.
Tapped out. Move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
3 plus 6 is 9, plus another 2 is 11.
I take 11.
Alright, go to 10. And say go. Hyobite Sakashima non-foil extended scroll rack.
I play an Expedition Prairie Stream.
And a foil regular scroll rack. Najila. Who's Najila?
Fucking... I think she lets you take an additional combat step.
Strong.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna have to fucking discard a lot of cards. The issue is I'm gonna have to fucking deal with the sword. But not really, because you're just gonna make me discard something. So then I guess I play a Darksteel Ingot. And then a top. And then I probably just lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to discard a card. It's a Mole Drifter. Go ahead.
Take the turn. Can't top. Lose life, get another fairy. Go to 37. Draw a card.
Multiple games being won with a Bitter Blossoms tonight.
It's a real good card.
It's amazing.
I'm not even, bitter. And Alex goes, okay, based on that, scoop.
Sweet Blossom is what I'd call it.
Treacherous Urge. You got a creature in your hand, right?
Yeah, what's it do?
Reveals their hand. I may put a creature card from it onto the battlefield under my control. It gains haste, sack at the beginning of the next end step.
Probably just scoop to that.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually enough damage to kill you already. But.
Okay. I mean, you can have a Cavalier Dawn or a Sun Titan or a Thassa or a Sower of Temptation.
Sun Titan is 3 or less,
Yeah.
but it's got to be a permanent.
Non-land permanent. Or no, just a permanent. Yep, permanent.
Yeah, Sun Titan on a Phyrexian Arena.
There you go.
It gains haste. Cool.
Yeah.
And then we swing.
And I die.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I didn't know to not keep a 2-land hand.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that would... It's a good way to steal your commander. But
Yeah.